Dive into the shadowy origins of witches in this fascinating video as we unravel the myths, legends, and historical accounts that gave rise to these enigmatic figures. From ancient folklore to medieval fears of sorcery, discover how witches became symbols of both fear and power. This captivating journey will take you through ancient rituals, dark tales, and the evolution of witches in pop culture. Are they real, misunderstood, or something else entirely? Watch to uncover the truth behind the witchcraft phenomenon that continues to intrigue us today. Throughout history, few figures have captured the imagination quite like witches. They are symbols of mystery, power, and fear, often portrayed as sinister beings with magical abilities. But where did witches come from? Are they purely mythological, or do they have roots in real-world history? Join me as we delve deep into the mysterious origins of witches, unraveling the ancient tales, rituals, and beliefs that shaped their existence. The concept of witches traces back thousands of years to ancient civilizations. In ancient Mesopotamia, priests and priestesses were believed to hold mystical powers. These early spiritual leaders acted as intermediaries between humans and the gods, performing rituals to heal the sick, predict the future, and even control natural forces. But where did the fear of witches begin? In early pagan societies, the line between healing and harming was thin. Shamans and wise women who used herbs and spells for healing were sometimes accused of invoking dark forces when things went wrong. It was here, in the blurred boundaries of magic and superstition, that the witch archetype began to take shape. Even the Egyptians had their share of magical practices. Amulets, incantations, and protective spells were common. However, misuse of these practices was believed to bring misfortune, further fueling the fear of witches. The medieval period saw the birth of the witch as a feared and hunted figure. By the 15th century, witches were often associated with the devil in Christian theology. The infamous Malleus Maleficarum, or Hammer of Witches, published in 1487, claimed witches were agents of Satan, sent to spread chaos and corruption. This book became a guide for witch hunters, sparking centuries of persecution. Tens of thousands, mostly women, were accused, tortured, and executed for witchcraft. But why were so many targeted? In a time of plague, famine, and political unrest, people sought scapegoats for their suffering. Witches became the perfect culprits: outsiders, healers, or anyone who didn't conform to societal norms. The Salem witch trials in 1692 were among the most infamous. In a small Puritan community in Massachusetts, paranoia and mass hysteria led to the deaths of 20 people accused of witchcraft. But even as the trials ended, the image of the witch persisted. Witches also have a rich legacy in folklore. In European fairy tales, witches are often depicted as old hags living in the woods, casting spells and luring unsuspecting victims. Think of the evil witch in Hansel and Gretel, or Baba Yaga in Slavic folklore, who lived in a house on chicken legs. These stories served as cautionary tales, warning against wandering into the unknown or disobeying societal rules. Over time, these folktales solidified the witch's image as a villain, but not all cultures saw witches as evil. In some African, Native American, and Asian traditions, witches were seen as wise healers and protectors, blending spirituality and nature to benefit their communities. The perception of witches evolved again in modern times. Pop culture has redefined witches as complex, powerful, and sometimes heroic figures. From books to movies, witches have become a symbol of independence, rebellion, and mystery. Could there be a scientific explanation for witchcraft? Some historians believe that many accused witches were simply misunderstood. In some cases, they may have been women with knowledge of herbal medicine. Others suggest ergot poisoning, a hallucinogenic fungus found in rye bread, could explain the strange behavior associated with witch trials. Psychologists also theorize that the fear of witches stemmed from societal anxieties. In patriarchal societies, powerful or independent women were often demonized, their strength interpreted as a threat. Could the witch hunts have been a way to control these women? Today, witches are no longer just symbols of fear, but icons of empowerment and mystery. From ancient healers to misunderstood victims and modern spiritualists, witches have undergone a remarkable transformation. So what do you believe? Are witches relics of superstition, misunderstood healers, or something far more mysterious? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more deep dives into fascinating histories and mysteries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.